On guys, we are back. As you can see, not much has changed. There's the 305 out of the Caprice transmission. Did move a few things around. I think last time I had the hood propped up on those tractor tires. Got everything moved over here to make a little bit more room. So there's a change of plans with the Caprice. And I'm pretty sure you guys might know what it is just by looking at these. 2024, we are going street stock racing. The plan is to basically run as close to factory suspension as possible. I did install weight jacks, at least in the rear for now. I'm taking this rear end out and going to be putting a Ford 9-inch in. Then other than that, I think we're going to leave everything stock suspension. Coil springs will remain OEM. Bars will remain OEM. So front suspension will basically be, I don't want to say it's going to be 100% stock. I'd say like 95% stock. Obviously, I'm going to put racing shocks up front, but I still want to use factory location for the shocks. So we'll be racing shocks, still OEM coils, stuff like that. Transmission bar is going to get removed. The 2-inch square tube I got for when I was going to build this as a derby car is still going to get used. We are allowed to take the #1 spark plug on the motor and go and line it up with center of ball joint. So that's how far back that motor is going to be. So that transmission mount is not going to work. Still need to brace it, do a little X pattern inside. While I'm here, still got the hump plates on, welded, everything like that. I'm still going to use the 4-inch square tubing for the rear bumper. And I know, my welds are not the greatest, but I promise, they're not probably the worst. And I am using a stick welder. So, but I am seam welding everything as well, all the way through. I'm going to do top and bottom seams, all that fun jazz. So, the Caprice body, ain't nothing really changed with that. I am going to use the body, hood, fenders, trunk. I know a lot of guys have gone to basically like the dirt late model chassis. Pretty much, I mean, well, basically, I guess you could say like a modified chassis, dirt modified chassis. You know, Chevelle clip, route, tubing the rest of the way. But I kind of want to go back to the roots of everything. That's why we're going to go with a full frame, all the way to the back, and we're going to go with a full steel body, stock firewall, stock floor pan. Race car. Not going to, obviously, due to weight, not going to be the heaviest car, well, the lightest car, my bad. I'll probably actually will be the heaviest car. Will not be the lightest car out there. I mean, everybody's running tubular uppers and lowers, and like I said, then they got a lot of them pretty much about right here, kind of where that groove is there. They pretty much cut that, and then they basically take a late model chassis, attach it just kind of like you would a dirt modified, And that's what they're running for street stocks. They're running winters, quick change rear ends, things like that. So, not me. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna stick with OEM stuff. Do have my racing shocks. I'm working on doing the shock mounts right now. But like I said, I am gonna run racing shocks. I'm gonna switch out the stock rear end for a Ford 9-inch. I'm going to do the 5-on-5 bolt pattern. So that's why I said kind of like 95% for the front, because I am changing out bolt patterns. 4 3/4 bolt pattern. So, don't know what I'm doing as far as derbying for next year. Right now, this is kind of taking precedent. So I'm not sure what I do. Still have the Cobalt. I still have the Jeep. Both of them can be fixed relatively easily and ran again in 24. I am not going to sell them. I have too much interior crap that needs to go bye-byes, so I'm not going to sell them. But at the same time, if somebody was like, hey, if I fix them and get them ready to run, can I run it? I would be okay with that. Just the thing of it is, I'm not going to sell them. Like I said, I got too much junk laying around from all the interior stuff, whatnot, that I need cars to basically pack them full, pack all that crap in there and get rid of it. So, probably more than likely no derbying next year. We'll see what happens, but yeah, so we're going to go dirt track racing, street stocks, and just see what happens. I've got some dirt tires sitting over there, so basically we're just going to get her built, and I pretty much have everything other than the roll cage. So other than roll cage, I've got everything else. So it's just going to be kind of a work in progress. So, alrighty, guys. Well, enjoy your weekend, and we will most likely see y'all in 2024. Have a good one.